Hello, you all welcome to the Ojo Abiyepe Community Library. This is a library that was just completed this year and handed over to us by the Assembly. Well, this library was started by the community itself, and the Assembly took over to complete the entire building. Initially, we were not in this building, we were in one smaller building where we have our shelves and our tables there, which was sizable enough to contain these shelves you see here and the tables you see here. Well, it's 423 number. As you can see younger ones here. After school, they come here to relax, to read, and to study as well here in this library. And it is the Ojo Abiyepe Community Library. And this particular library is serving 5 good communities in this locality. 5 good communities is what this library is serving. And one can see clearly in the library that we are lacking tables, we are lacking chairs, we are lacking shelves, and even our ceiling fans and our lighting system to the light bulbs and other stuff to be put into this library. So we are appealing to the general public and philanthropists and NGOs and corporate bodies that would love to come to our aid, to come help us with chairs, to come help us with tables, to come help us with the funds and other things that will be able to help us to always keep operating the library, because we will be getting 5,000 plus copies of books, God willing, early next year. And each year we do get books from Books for Africa Library Project too. We get books worth 1,500 each year, which we use in updating the library based on our curriculum. So this is a library that we want to do to operate, to be able to see to the problems of these children in this community, because they love reading and it is a deprived community. So we are appealing to the general public to come to our aid, and we want to interact with some of the kids that are here to see what they are also reading. That is what we want to do here in our library, right here inside the Ojo Abiyepe. I have here with me my gentle brother who is holding a book that is being used in most of the secondary schools now. Famous, which book are you reading?
Treasure Island.
No, speak out loudly. Which book are you reading?
I'm reading Treasure Island.
So why reading Treasure Island?
The book is interesting. The questions and the answers are in.
Oh wow! So that's what he's saying. He said the book is very interesting. It has questions and answers in the book. Well, I have with me here to another nice lady there, in the person of Mavis. Mavis, which book are you reading?
The Empty Water Tank.
Wow. So what's the Empty Water Tank book about?
The book is very interesting, so I like reading it.
Yes, see, the book is very interesting, so she likes reading it. And this library, like we are seeing, as she's saying, we are trying to groom these younger ones, because they say a child who reads becomes an adult who thinks. So we are grooming them to become better adults in the future, because we strongly believe that whatever we are doing today is going to go a long way in the lives of these children. So that is what we are doing, to impact and inculcate the habit of reading in this younger generation, because we strongly believe that we are going to have MPs, we are going to have presidents, we are going to have lawyers, we are going to have judges and journalists coming out of this town, and those who uses the library frequently too will become habitual readers, will become habitual English speakers, will become news anchors and so forth. Let's go to our shelves that we have in the library. So the shelves we are having here contains books and we have labels on them. So these shelves, these are not standard shelves that are supposed to be in libraries, but thank God we have this one we're managing for now. And when you look at this, has been provided by the community. And it is a deprived community, like I stated earlier on, a farming community for that matter. So you know, farmers will not be willing all the time to bring forth money in support of the library activities, because they don't have that kind of money. And when you come here to, you have extra shelves here too, which is also not a standard type of shelf that are being used in libraries, but with the help of God, we are having these ones which we are managing. What we have books here that are textbooks, and these books are the books that Books for African Library Projects do provide to us each and every year. They update them each and every year. They are brand new books that we get from them. So these are some of the books that we are having in this library. This is what we have in this library. Right, so coming to the lighting system, you can see that we have the lamp holder there, which has no bulb there. They have the fan holder, the fan connection also there. You don't have any, not even a single fan in this particular library. And this room, you can see, is a very big room which can contain so many shelves in this room. It's very vast, big enough to contain. And looking at the wiring system there, you don't have any switch here. One can see it clearly. There's no sockets here that will be fixed here. There's no switch here, which are very dangerous in this particular library. When children come here, they will be willing to tamper with the lighting system, and this is not something that is good to do in a library. And when you look at here, we don't have anything, not even a holder, attached to the wires there. We don't even have a holder, and this is where the assembly has left the work at. This is what the assembly has done. When they were doing the work, they got to this stage and they left it in this manner. Well, this shelf has been covered because recently we got books from one organization, and these books are for nurseries. These books are for adults. They are meant for adults, and since no adults are using our library now, we decide to just keep them safe. So we get shelves and tables, and it's spacious enough for us to contain all those activities, because the library, we are doing it for the purpose of the entire community, for adults, younger ones, and those are in tertiary, or that's what we are planning to turn the library to be meant for. Those are in tertiary institutions, second cycle, and those are in JHS and the primary. For now, the JHS and the primaries are the ones that are using the library. So these are the few shelves we have in our library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have 9 shelves in this library. So if we don't get extra shelves, if God willing next year should come and we get extra 5,000 copies of books, we just don't know where we are going to keep those 5,000 copies of books that we get. And as you can see in the library, there are no chairs around, in exception of the few ones that the children are sitting on. So that calls for extra chairs, extra tables to be brought to this library. So anybody that is willing, an individual can also come to our aid. We'll be grateful. When we started, the likes of the Livingston Foundation, they helped us with some chairs. The community also helped with some few tables. Those are the things that we are managing till date. And we started the whole thing officially back in 2018. And most of those chairs, they've broken them. Most of those chairs have been broken. They've been damaged by the kids because they are plastic chairs. So this summer, if we should get like benches or like the wooden types of chairs, it won't be grateful. But we are just like Oliver Twist. We always ask for more. So we are very grateful for listening to us. And we will be looking forward to your helps and your donations as well too. Thank you very much.